It's a big week at the Disneyland Resort with some meaningful updates worth talking about, from a major shift coming to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and the full rollout of Lunar New Year at DCA, including entertainment, food booths, and a lot of seasonal eats. There's a lot happening right now. I'm Julie from Main Street USA Studios. Here's what's new this week. Big Star Wars news at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Starting April 29th, Disneyland is officially opening up the land's timeline, and this is actually a much bigger deal than it sounds at first. This update is landing just in time for Star Wars Nights this spring and for the May the 4th event, which is good to hear since we're not getting a Season of the Force this year, something we usually get around springtime. So you may or may not know, when Galaxy's Edge first opened, it was designed to exist in one very specific moment in Star Wars history, the period between The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. These are the films with Kylo Ren and Rey. That's why we mostly see Rey, Kylo Ren, and the Resistance, and why characters like Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Princess Leia were missing. It wasn't random, it was Disney's very intentional storytelling rule. Starting this spring, Galaxy's Edge will span multiple eras or films of the Star Wars saga, including the original trilogy, which means we'll see Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Han, and Leia. But Disney did say sequel-era characters like Rey, Ashoka, and Grogu will remain as well. And there will also be some changes to the land. First Order Cargo, the merch shop by Kylo Ren's shuttle, is officially being rebranded as Black Spire Surplus, so it won't just be a First Order storyline, it'll be a more neutral marketplace that can support multiple films. And then Dok-Ondar's Den of Antiquities will rotate its artifacts tied to different timelines. And Toydarian Toymaker will feature toys inspired by characters across the saga, and props and sets throughout Black Spire Outpost will be subtly changing as well. Also, Disney announced music by John Williams will finally play in Galaxy's Edge. This one wasn't because the sequel films didn't have John Williams music, but because Disney originally avoided all recognizable Star Wars themes to make Batuu feel like a real place, so it used some ambient sounds. And for a lot of fans, that emotional music layer is something Galaxy's Edge was missing. So we're very excited about that. It does seem like Disney had a sort of philosophical shift. Galaxy's Edge is no longer frozen in just a few films. It's more of a living crossroads of the Star Wars universe. And honestly, we think it's a smart move to get more generations excited about Galaxy's Edge. And check out this new Magic Key Holder perk. Magic Key Holders can celebrate 25 years of DCA with a special limited-time mini event at the Hyperion Theater Courtyard. This is that place where the Hyperion queue used to be when shows are running. Disney is setting up some photo ops there, and they are giving away a commemorative magnet set. Be aware that these free giveaways are very popular, and you'll need to join a virtual queue on the Disneyland app to get in line for the free magnets. The event runs daily from 2 to 8, February 5th through February 15th. It is closed on February 9th. Each Magic Key holder can grab one magnet set only, although we're not certain exactly how that's going to be monitored. Lunar New Year season has officially kicked off at DCA, running from January 23rd through February 22nd. And this year there are a few fan favorite moments you'll definitely want to catch. This week, Disney released all the details on what's returning and how the celebration is coming together, so let's break down what to expect around the park. As part of this year's Lunar New Year celebration, Mulan's Lunar New Year procession is back at DCA. This is a daytime procession with dancers, musicians, and Mulan herself, and it's one of the most colorful and energetic ways the park celebrates Lunar New Year. So this one's not exactly a parade because there's only one float, but it's a bit more than a cavalcade because there are multiple performing groups, so it's not listed on the event's calendar yet. We'll stay tuned for more dates and times. Also returning for Lunar New Year is Hurry Home, a Lunar New Year celebration, which is the pre-show before World of Color Happiness. It's a short story about a little lantern trying to make it home for the holiday, and it's a really sweet way to kick off the nighttime show. The music for this is composed by Tan Dunn, who actually won an Academy Award for composing the film score for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. And DCA will be offering a Sip and Savor Pass this Lunar New Year. It's basically a prepaid foodie credential that comes with a set of digital coupons you can redeem for small-size food and non-alcoholic drinks at the Lunar New Year marketplaces and then some of the dining spots as well. Another fun detail this year, there was one last year as well, you can pick up a special Mickey and Minnie Lunar New Year gift card with them dressed in these festive outfits. So let's dive into all the marketplace booth offerings. Over at Bamboo Blessings, you'll find a new 5-spice popcorn chicken with sweet chili garlic sauce, a strawberry milk tea macaroon with strawberry buttercream and a milk tea center, a new pretty looking guava dragon fruit sparkler, brown sugar milk tea, and a new guava dragon fruit vodka cocktail. Over at Longevity Noodle Co., you'll find the new japchae noodles topped with Calvi short rib, the classic garlic noodles, as well as a strawberry lychee cocktail with bourbon, strawberry puree, and lime. Over at Lucky 8 Lantern, you'll find the pho dip, kind of like a French dip. The pho dip with rice noodles, sliced beef, jalapenos, pickled onions, and pho broth. A chocolate firecracker dessert, a new red envelope margarita, looks really pretty, and a new yuja melon cocktail. Over at Prosperity Bao and Buns, you'll find the returning char siu barbecue pork bao with pickled red onions and jalapeno, the kung pao bao with plant-based chicken, peanuts, and scallions, and then lots of New Year exclusive beers. Over at Red Dragon Spice Traders, you'll find the returning spicy chicken wings with a sesame seaweed crunch, the mandarin orange cream puff filled with citrus cream and a mandarin compote. This one is very Instagrammable. A new honeydew colada topped with a Dole Whip pineapple slushie that's topped with, it's not in, it's kind of on top. And new this year, individual soju cocktails in green apple, mango, and peach yogurt. All over at Wrapped with Love, you'll find the quesadilla egg roll served with guajillo pepper consomme and a taro Vietnamese cold brew. Outside of the Lunar New Year marketplace booths, you'll also find tons of specialty food and drinks at dining locations all around the park. So there's a lot to snack on as you explore. Over at Carthay Circle, you'll find this beautiful golden moonfire cocktail. At Trolley Treats, you'll find the firecracker marshmallow wand. And if you're wondering, the firecracker is made of red licorice on this one. At Award Winners, you'll find the scallion pancake tostada. At Churros at Hollywood, you'll find the new churro, the Feng Li Su churro. This one is rolled in shortbread sugar, topped with pineapple jelly and cherry-flavored popping pearls. At Hollywood Lounge, you'll find the new tteokbokki rice cakes with yongchang sauce, topped with cheese, sesame seeds, and green onions. And Cozy Cone Motel 5 will have a new crispy chicken bao. At Oncast Cafe, you'll find the new Year of the Horse bread. This one is shaped like a horse for the Year of the Horse, and we think it's really different and fun. This is available at Oncasas and the Red Cart just outside Oncasas. And Oncast also has a new non-alcoholic almond cold brew. The Lucky Fortune Cookery has a new non-alcoholic mango milk tea. A Lamplight Lounge is offering 2 new items that are available through March 5th, a bit longer than the festival end date, February 22nd. They've got a new chef's special. This is Mongolian beef topped with green onions, sesame seeds, red chili flakes, and crispy shallots. This one's served with noodles. And they also have these new coconut pandan donuts. Lamplight is always offering us donuts. Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta has a new Korean pork belly pizza. This is available through March 5th as well, and a new pandan cheesecake. At Paradise Grill, you'll find these new lemongrass pork skewers and a new Vietnamese coffee roulade. And at Smoke Jumpers, you'll find the new bulgogi fries. We also spotted this new Lunar New Year stainless steel tumbler with Horus horse collar on the front. It's all over DCA, and you can also find this one at the coffee house at the Disneyland Hotel. In closure and construction news, starting in Disneyland, the Haunted Mansion is now closed. It will reopen January 23rd. Rise of the Resistance closes this week on January 20th. It's a long closure, so far closed for at least a month with no end date. We're wondering if this has anything to do with the new Galaxy's Edge timeline. And new this week in Galaxy's Edge, Jatka's Coolers, one of the drink stands, and Oga's Cantina will both close on January 20th. Initially, these were listed as week-long closures, but now we see Jatka's reopens February 13th. Remember, this is just a drink stand. And then August has no reopening date for over a month. So we're thinking this has something to do with Galaxy's Edge's timeline change as well. The sailing ship Columbia closes January 26th, reopening January 30th. It's a Small World is closing January 26th with no reopening date through late February. The Jungle Cruise will close on February 17th with no reopening date yet. Over in DCA, Grizzly River Run is closed and completely drained right now. We do not have a reopening date though through the end of February. Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind is also closed with all that scaffolding up. It reopens this Friday, January 23rd. The Incredicoaster is closed. It's going to be painted in some places on the track. It reopens February 6th. Lamplight Lounge was supposed to be closed this week, but it was taken off the refurb calendar, so we're waiting to see if this closure gets postponed. And of course, Avengers Campus extension is still underway at DCA. It seems to be moving very quickly. You can almost always see construction movement happening, even on the weekends if you look over there. In downtown Disney, the former Earl of Sandwich and those 2 enclosed ticket booths are still being demolished as of last Thursday. This also seems to be moving very quickly. We're thinking this is because the demo could really block the walkway for guests coming from downtown Disney into the Esplanade.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for more.